and I can only say it like that. Just me? I think everyone thinks I'm crazy in this studio right now. Yeah, bougainvillea. All right, so back to Perky Pet. 1959, I was corrected when they started with that very first and also invented the very first hummingbird feeder commercial. This is the Squirrel-Be-Gone Max. Max because it holds up to 4 pounds of bird seed. Bird feeder with the hook, you get the whole set here. $36.30 is a featured price. $9.07 on 4 Easy Pays, M70966. I have just 2 colors to choose from. I have it in, not that color that you see right there, but this is the royal blue. And then we also have the bronze, but I feel like it's really limited. No, more, like less. We have less of the bronze, about 300 to go around. Let me go ahead and bring back in Sean Pickford, our bird whisperer. Hello.
Good to see you. Sorry, I only have red and green.
That's okay.
So these have been so popular that they're the only ones that I have left here to show. But yeah, these are awesome. These are the biggest Perky Pet bird feeders we have here at QVC. As you said, holds almost 4 pounds of seed. Really large opening here. So it's really easy to fill that guy up. But they're real heavy duty in the way they're designed with that steel hanging table here. This is all metal, powder coated, all metal on the bottom. And same principle as our other Squirrel-Be-Gone feeders that Mr. Squirrel gets on the perches and hangs on here. The little feeding ports down here then disappear. So as you say, no soup for you.
No soup for
so
you.
No seed for Mr. Squirrel.
No soup
There's
for you.
nothing he can do about it because the weight of his body or her body causes those feeding ports to close.
It's gotta be so frustrating for that squirrel. He
They
sees
stay
it.
open.
It's right there. Why can't I get it? I see the hole. No, where to go?
Yeah. So it just makes perfect sense why that doesn't work for him, but it's so great for all the other birds out there. Like I said, you can put almost 4 pounds of seed. You also get the decorative hook that comes with it too. So if you want to use this guy here, you can go ahead and just put it through here, hang it on your shepherd's hook, hang it from a tree limb, whatever it might be. So I have a big one of these out on my porch out there and hang it nice and close because a lot of the smaller birds like to come in and feed with this guy here. But even if it's out in the elements and it's raining pretty good outside right now, that nice large lid keeps everything nice and dry so your seed doesn't get stuck in the bottom. And I love that I don't have to fill it up every 2 days because we do have a lot of birds here. We put out a lot of seed. And the smaller feeders just means I'm filling them up more often.
That's the truth. I mean, it's such a clever design, Squirrel-Be-Gone, and any other little rodents and critters that are going to want to get in there because that weight is just going to push that on down. But then those ports are that perfect size for the birdie's little beaks to get in there, get their feed, and it's not going to be spilling out all over your mulch beds or all over your garden, which is a really nice feature as well.
Yeah, it really is. So it keeps everything nice and tidy. So you can see the little birds, they love it. They go from side to side. So there's the mixed seed in there. So I've had cardinals out there. I had an oriole out there the other day feeding, which was really cool.
An oriole?
So,
what does an oriole look like? Isn't that a baseball team?
Yes, it is. Out of Baltimore. So
that's right. That's right.
They're usually a darker colored, and they have like a colored top, almost like this one it looked orange. So a lot of them are reddish orange on top, just like the bird on the uniforms for the Baltimore Orioles.
Oh.
But it was really neat. It was pretty good size. So making a lot of noise. He was out there. The Blue Jays didn't like that he was around. So it was kind of neat to see them. They both wanted to be at the feeder, but Mr. Oriole won out.
It's so, something about a bird feeder when your little birdies, your little feathered friends actually come to eat. It's relaxing. It's zen. It just feels nice that they visited you, that you're feeding them, and then you kind of build this relationship. I always talk about my dad with you, Sean, who is a true bird whisperer, so much so that the Blue Jays out in California, or are they bluebirds out in California? I don't remember, but they're blue and they're majestic and gorgeous. They literally fly into my parents' house. I remember this. They flew and perched on the back of my dad's chair and called for him, and he came running with food. And he'll sit out in the backyard to read his paper, and they'll just hang out with him. He's like a 6'6" Snow White. He really, really is. Like they probably dress him in the morning too.
Once you train them, and basically they start to get used to you and accustomed to you. So they know. It's funny. A lot of times I'll know when there's no seed left in the feeder because they're out there, they're chirping away, they're making all kinds of noise. I'm like, I better go check the feeders. Sure enough, that's what they're doing. They're basically saying, hey, buddy, we're out of seed.
Hey, what's up, man? Where's my food? I'm hungry. We showed up.
That's it. So this is a great way to be able to do that. And especially if you have a lot of birds in the area, putting that 4 pounds of seed in there. This is a nice and heavy duty piece. I like that it's all powder coated metal there. A nice heavy duty plastic piece in the center here. So it's I mean, so much so that you can't even squeeze it or make it flex.
No.
So it's really
completely
sturdy.
rigid.
So yeah, even if it falls over, your shepherd hook falls over, you don't have to worry about this getting damaged. So I don't take them in the weather. I leave them outside. So I know there's places in Pennsylvania right now that are getting snow.
Oh, no.
So yeah, crazy weather we're having. So you can put these out all year round, and the birds will thank you for it by keep coming and showing up and eating the seed.
Oh, I love it so much. And I love the massive capacity of 4 pounds of feed. So you're not constantly refilling and refilling and refilling.
Right.
And also it's going to protect all that bird seed from the elements, so it won't get moldy or gross, and you won't have to clean it out. You're just going to have to refill it. Now, if you have to clean it out, that's no problem because this just pops off nice and easy. It should be really easy to give it a nice little wipe down if you like. But I do have just 2 colors left. We started with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 colors. That's how popular this has been. It is a feature price of $36 and change. It is for easy pays of $9.08. I have it here in what's called the royal blue. And then we also have it in the bronze, which is more popular, but now only 250 remain. So that one definitely is popular. Going quickly, gives that really cool look. And there's a really nice close-up shot of that Squirrel-Be-Gone factor, really, how it's closing off those ports and closing up the restaurant. It's M70966. Sean Pickford, my bird whisperer, thank you so much.
Always good to see you. Have a good night.
Later. All right, coming up a little bit later in our show from Ultimate